Hey guys, so welcome back again to my channel. So today I'm doing another Valentine's Day makeup look for you. This is going to be the glam version because the last one I did, which I'm going to link somewhere here, probably over here. It's my affordable Valentine's Day look using e.l.f. products. So they're really like affordable drugstore products that you can use to create a glam look. You don't need glam look. You don't need to have all the high-end expensive makeup. You can use almost anything to create your look. So just use any colors or anything that you have that's similar. It doesn't have to be the same thing. Just use whatever it is that you have to create the look. And I really hope you enjoy. So why don't we just go ahead and get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to prime my skin using the Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. Next I'm going to take my favorite foundation and apply that. So the one I want to use today is the Estée Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup Foundation because it is a heavy coverage. So when we're going for that glam look, we do want to have a full coverage foundation. And I always like using a beauty blender whenever I'm using a full coverage foundation because it just gives you that more flawless look. And it makes it easier to blend out the foundation. So when I use the beauty blender, I always like to just like bounce it on my face. This way it makes the foundation blend. And then I'll go in and do a little bit more detailing with the beauty blender. And just make sure that your beauty blender is damp because this is definitely going to help the process. So next I'm going to add a little bit more foundation because I want this to be a full coverage, flawless look. So while my foundation is setting, I like to go ahead and just apply my eye primer. Today I'm using the Lorac Behind the Scenes eye primer along with the Sigma eye base in the color Provoke. So to start out with the eyes, I'm going to start with a neutral crease shade just so we can make our blending process easier. So I'm going to take the color Danger in the Gwen Stephani palette. And I'm just applying this color all over my crease. Next I'm going to pick up Anaheim from the same palette and also apply that in my crease. Next I'm going into the Lorac Pro Palette 1 and I'm going to pick up the color Mauve with a small tapered blending brush and I'm going to apply that directly into my crease. Then I'm going to take my blending brush again and pick up more of that mauve color and I'm just going to place it right on the outer corner of my eye. Then I'm just going to take my brush and just run it all across my crease. You want to do just a quick blend of all the colors, but don't blend it out too much because we need it to stay with a different contrast. Next I'm going to take a shader brush and pick up the color Pewter and I'm going to run this all along my lid. This is one of my favorite colors from this palette. It's great for like an everyday look, but also for special occasions as well. And now I'm adding just a little bit more of the color Mauve into my crease again just to intensify that look. Next I'm going to pick up Mauve with a flat definer brush and place that right under my lower lash line. Then I'm going to go back in the Gwen Stephani palette and pick up more of Anaheim with that same brush and place it also on my lower lash line. Then I'm going to take a pencil brush and pick up the color Zone from that Urban Decay palette and use that to blend up both of the bottom colors. For my brow bone, I'm going to use the color Nude from the Lorac Pro palette and apply that right under my brow bone like I just mentioned. And next I'm going to apply my eyeliner to my upper lash line. Next just take a black eyeliner and line your waterline as well as your upper waterline. So next I'm going to curl my lashes. And I'm quickly going to add some mascara just to keep the curls in. Then add your favorite pair of lashes. So after applying your lashes, I'm going to move on to the face. I'm going to start with my contouring using the NYX Wonder Stick Highlight and Contour. Then I'm just going to use my beauty blender to blend this out. After using cream contour, I like to use a powder contour just to go ahead and define those contour lines. Next, I'm going to use my favorite concealer, which is the Radiant Creamy Concealer in the color Custard from Nars. Then I'm going to use the same beauty blender to blend out the concealer. Next, I'm going to apply my blush. I'm going to use the color Rockateur from my Benefit Cheeky Sweet Pot Blush Palette. And then to give our cheeks a glow, I'm going to use the Benefit What's Up highlighter. I'm just going to apply that on the highest points of my cheekbones and just anywhere else on your face where the light naturally hits you. And I'm going to use my same damp beauty blender in order to blend out this highlighter. And I almost forgot to set my concealer, so I'm going to use the NYX Set It Don't Fret It Matte Finishing Powder and place that right under my eyes on my concealer. And then to add just an extra bit of highlight, I'm going to take the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the color Soft and Gentle and apply that over the highlight, over the cream highlight we just placed. And finally, going back to the eyes, I'm going to apply my mascara. So I'm going to take the Maybelline The Falsies Volume Express Mascara and apply that to my upper lash line. Then I'm going to take the Telescopic Shocking Extension Mascara from L'Oreal and apply that to my bottom lashes. And then just to brighten up our inner corners, I'm just going to take the color Nude that we use for highlighting from the Lorac Pro palette and I'm going to apply that right to the inner corners of my eyes. And finally, for our lips, I'm going to take this nude pink lip liner from NYX and I'm going to line my lips. And then for my lipstick, I'm going to use the Urban Decay color in Naked. Then I'm just going to add a gloss to my lips. You don't have to do this, you can skip this step, but I wanted to add just a little bit of a gloss. I'm going to use the color Fail Bait from the Urban Decay lip gloss collection. So here is the completed look. I just love how it came out. I feel like you can also use this not only for like Valentine's, but just for any like going out or date night look. If you want to just bring it down a notch, just take off the lashes, do less contouring. But overall, I think it's not too much. It's just like a really nice look. So guys, don't forget to follow me on all the social media, as well as rate and subscribe to this channel so you can see more videos like this, and feel free to leave me any suggestions that you may have down in the comments down in the comment box below. Thank you so much again for watching. I can't wait to see y'all next time. Bye!